don't think he missed any party. And my favorite one, he went home one time, he got a little bow, and he filled it full of hair ties. He put the cap on it, and then he wrapped it up carefully, then he put it in a package. And he mailed it to the Tribune Science Editor, with Forrester Maxwell at the time. Forrester was a very serious man. He kept a law sign there. 9 o'clock was this store, 9:30 was this telephone call, 9:30 did another store, and so forth. But he mailed that home to Maxwell. So I was there that day, and Forrester packaged up the mail, Forrester, to keep the world. There was a neighbor there that said, "You're Mr. Maxwell." I'm a science student at Albuquerque High School, and I made this nitroglycerine, and it's going to go off at any minute. I thought maybe you could handle it for me. You know, in 2 minutes we had the bomb squad to defeat it. I could go on, but maybe I'll wait to put this all in the books. It's nice to be here today, even though it's very sad occasion for all of us. And, thank you very much.
Tribune, and I'll never forget my first day here in early '99, and I show up, and I was still at UNM at the time. I show up, and it might have been Kate or somebody who helped me, and I'm starting on the business desk over here. Sherry Robinson had just been hired as the business editor at the time. The first thing I heard about Sherry was that she had temper tantrum at the Albuquerque Tribune, and I was scared to death to be working for this woman. And I heard about how she just punted this trash can across the newsroom at the Journal and wiped her desk clean and knocked her old electric off the desk at the Journal. And I was scared to death of this woman. I was thinking, oh my God, this is big time newspaper work, and it's going to be, you know. And then it turned out to be the most incredible almost 6 years of my life. And it was really sad. I've been at the Journal now for a while. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. People always ask me if I have friends over there and what it's like, and I always tell them, well, I got friends at the Tribune, you know, and it's always the happiest day of my life. In my career, when I got Employee of the Year, though, too. Because I wasn't an editor in this room I didn't work for. Shooting, I was writing for the city desk, I was writing sports stories, I was writing art stories and business stories. Everybody was always so great. It's a big loss. I don't think everybody realizes what a luxury a two-newspaper town is. And nobody told my favorite story, actually. When we used to have a designer here named Tony Stewart. Tony had this giant dog about the size of a horse. And on Saturdays like this, they used to bring a dog. Because of this horse-sized dog named Kaiser, nobody could bring in dogs anymore. So the dog growls all over the conference room one day. And Monday morning, we're asking, what happened? What happened to the dog? Am I going to bring a dog? And Tony says, the intern did it!
We actually can't bring dogs back.
And now you can bring them back.
Yeah, it took a while to live down Kaiser, but we got it. Thank you, Dan. Okay. I guess we should kind of wind up this way. What are we supposed to do now? Go look at them?
They'll be bringing them.
Okay.
I just want to let you know they are running.
Good.
They're running next.
Anybody else have anything? Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Jeff Robb. My wife has identified herself as Tim Higgins' sister a little bit ago. And I just want to let the folks know, we've been absolutely avid Tribune fans since Tim first started working here and introduced us to Tribune like more than 25 years ago. And we knew Charlotte the day she came down here and applied. She was so scared. She was convinced she'd never get this job. And my wife Kathy told her, well, you know you haven't got the qualifications. You know you've been out of the workforce for way too long. So just use this as a practice. And just know you'll never get it, and there'll be an opportunity to have a job interview where you don't have to worry because you're not going to get the job. Here we are 30-odd years later.
Actually, Kathy, that morning that I was going to go out and start looking, I just couldn't get out the door. And Kathy called me, or I called her, and she said, "What are you still doing there? Get out the door and go find a job." And so I owe it to you.
You call me back. I got it.
Yeah. But anyway, you folks have been a remarkable presence in this community for a very long time. And as one of your very devoted readers, I want to let you know you're all going to be missed. I've been reading all your columns for so long, I feel like I know you. It's like losing a member of the family. And not only that, but you have been a remarkable force for, like, as someone said earlier, telling truth to power, not letting the, especially on the local scene. You folks have been so good at covering our local issues here, so much better than some of the folks down the hall. But thank you so much for all your work for so very long.
We lost him in a traffic accident when he was coming to work one morning. So he was a great guy, a very talented man. They lost us back in the
How are you?
Neil, okay. I'm going to phone.
I just want to call attention to 4 people. I was manager here from the early 90s to 97. And the 4 people that embodied everything I came here to be a part of, but more importantly, all the things, what I took away, that made the trip the trip. When you go to another paper and they tell you how good they are, and I went to a paper 3 times as big, I go, you do things pretty well, but you don't have the depth of talent in my last paper, which, by the way, only had 50 people in the newsroom. We had 50 people. So I want to talk about 4 people in particular. One is not here, and that's Tim Gallagher, who set the course, who said, if you're going to be number 2, you might as well be the better number 2. All over the country, they keep talking about the weaker paper in the afternoon. Tim also said that if you're good, there's no reason to be humble about it. The other person, the next person I want to mention, and I don't know if she's here, did she show? Barb Page, to me, embodied the brilliance of the Tribune. The work ethic overlaid with the brilliance of the Tribune. I've never known a more brilliant person, and with such a sense of humor, and yet took her job so seriously. The third was someone who followed me, and that was Kelly Brewer. When I showed up at the paper, Kelly was coming back from maternity leave. Actually, I don't think gone on his second maternity leave yet. She worked on the copy desk, and I said, "Oh, here's a copy editor." And by the time I left, Kelly was assistant engineer. And every time we had a reason to say who has that sort of can-do, can make people want to do the work, not just do it because they're being ordered to do it, it was always Kelly. And I was so proud to play a part in making Kelly assistant engineer. And finally, the Tribune is a place where people care about people. How many times have you heard the word family and caring? And I can't compete with that crown, but I think Louise is my touchstone at the paper, someone who said, we're here for each other no matter what, and I love Louise.
Papers are on the way. We do have, as soon as it gets here, we'll follow them. Somebody was playing a joke on me. They sent proof with the word conservative misspelled in the headline. and the folks who were there to see it were, I don't know, Nat and Craig and those guys and Paul. I mean, total bailout, right? Crap, after all this, and here we go. And of all the words in Albuquerque to misspell is conservative, you guys were a liberal, right? You don't even know. Whose idea was that?
Nobody claims it.
Hold that paper up again. Photo below the photo. Really said you issue for me and Albuquerque works. As long as we got that right. There we go. Okay. Okay. Belly up to the bar. Trim is here.